Welcome to the Honda Campus All Star Challenge National Qualifying Tournament for Season 33. Nationally, 64 HBCUs are competing to advance to the National Championship Tournament. I'm Morgan Leanne, your moderator for this game. Now for the introductions. In this game, it's the team from Albany State and the HCAS team from Fisk University. Yes! There will be three 4-minute rounds of face off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round for each team. That is the ultimate challenge. Let's get started. In the face-off position, we have Dontavius for Albany State, and we have Amani for Fisk. So I would like to ask Dontavius to introduce himself first. Dontavius, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself and your favorite breakfast food.
Hello, my name is Dontavius Scott, a biology major on the pre-med track here at Albany State University, and my favorite breakfast, Captain Crunch Berries.
Can you repeat that, please, Dontavius?
Sure, my favorite, all of it are just my favorite breakfast.
That's fair. Thank you, Dontavius. Thank you, thank you.
Okay,
And next we have Imani.
Hi, my name is Imani Douglas, and I attend Fisk University as a biology major. And my favorite breakfast food is waffles.
Okay, thank you, Imani. Waffles are delicious. Okay, so you'll be answering 10-point face-off questions on your own. That means no conferring with your teammates. Answer a face-off correctly, and your team will work together to answer the 20-point bonus questions. Let's take a look at our first four categories. They are Marvel's Phase 4, Soups On, Watercraft, and Women's Magazines. So, Fisk, you all won the coin toss, which means Amani, you get to choose first.
I would like to select Marvel's Phase 4.
Alrighty. Marvel kicked off its Phase 4 of movies in 2021 with what film centered on the life of Natasha Romanoff? That goes to Dontavius.
Black Widow,
That's correct. Here's your bonus for 10 points. Which actress served as an executive producer for Black Widow, her farewell performance as an Avenger?
Scarlett Johansson,
Yes, for 10 points. In September 2021 release, Aquafina played Katie, the trusted friend of which Marvel martial artist played by Simu Liu?
hmm Shang-Chi,
That is correct. You get to choose.
Marvel's Phase 4,
Mhm. Cross your arms over your chest and give what two-word subtitle to the upcoming sequel to Black Panther? That goes to Dontavius.
Wakanda Forever,
That is correct. Here's your bonus. As with Black Panther, the co writers of Wakanda Forever were Joe Robert Cole and which director of both films? Answer, please.
Cooley,
No, we're looking for Coogler. Good guess. Among Coogler's returning cast are which two actresses for 5 points apiece, reprising their roles of Okoye and Shuri?
Natisha, and
Answer, please.
only got Natisha.
Nope,
Okay.
we're looking for Denai Guerrera or Letitia Wright, but you get to choose.
Marvel's Phase 4,
Love and Thunder will be the next movie featuring which Asgardian Avenger? That goes to Dontavius.
Thor,
That is correct. Here's your bonus. For 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all three. Which Phase 4 Marvel movie is named for the immortal race created by the Celestials?
Eternals,
Yes. In No Way Home, who appears as Peter Parker for the sixth time in a Marvel movie?
Tom Holland,
Yes. Whose research on the Time Stone leads to a multiverse of madness in a Marvel Phase 4 film?
Doctor Stephen Strange.
That is correct, and you get to choose.
We're gonna go with Soup Son.
Mhm. Soup song. April. Okay. Milk or cream goes into the New England type, while a tomato based broth anchors the Manhattan type of what seafood soup? That goes to Dontavius.
Clam chowder.
That is correct. For 10 points, it's cream, not milk, that helps make what B type of seafood soup so rich?
Bisque.
Yes. For 10 points, Chapino, Ribollita, Panada. Though its name is Italian, which fish stew actually originated in San Francisco in the late 1800s?
Jalapeno. Jalapeno.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Soupçon.
Mhm. Dining on dolmades while appreciating a avgolemono soup, you're likely in what southernmost country on the Balkan Peninsula? That goes to Dontavius.
Gonna go with Italy.
No, can you take that, Imani?
Morocco.
No, we're looking for Greece. You get to choose Albany State.
Watercraft.
Canada's answer to Thomas the Tank Engine, Theodore Blank, was what type of boat that tows or pushes other ships? That goes to Dontavius.
Mm, Carrier.
No, can you take that, Imani?
A pulley.
No, good guess. Looking for a tugboat. And that concludes round one. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. Before we continue, I do see we have one question. Are there any other questions in the chat? 2 minutes. We'll continue playing with round two, and then we'll make sure we have an answer by the end of round two, just for the sake of time. But I have asked. Okay. As we are currently awaiting a response, we're going to continue with round two in the essence of time, or the interest of time, excuse me. And we'll be sure to have an answer for that by the end of round two, if that is okay with the coaches. Thank you so much. Awesome. At the beginning of round two, we have Fisk scoring on the board, or waiting to score, but that is okay. It's still anyone's game. We have Albany State with 100. And the center for Fisk, we have Jordan. And the center for Albany State, we have Christine. So, Christine, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us your favorite breakfast food.
Hi, everyone. My name is Christine Belcher. I'm a freshman nursing major at the Unsinkable Indestructible Albany State University. And my favorite breakfast food is corned beef hash with sunny side up eggs.
Ooh, actually, corned beef is delicious. Thank you so much, Christine. Awesome. And we have Jordan. Jordan, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us your favorite breakfast food.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jordan Wells. I'm a junior biology major from Chicago, Illinois, and my favorite breakfast food would be French toast.
Awesome. Thank you, Jordan. Awesome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. With that being said, Jordan, you get to choose first between All Sewn Up, Cities Around the World, NBA News, and Relevant to Elephants.
Can I do NBA news?
Alrighty. Giannis Antetokounmpo was Finals MVP in 2021 as what team won the NBA championship for the first time in 50 years? That goes to Christine.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What team, the Bucks' finals opponent, hasn't won an NBA title since it joined the league in 1968?
The Hawks.
No, we're looking for the Suns.
Mm.
After being traded from the Thunder to the Suns, which point guard played in his first finals in 2021 after 16 years as a pro?
Um,
Answer, please.
Dwayne Wade.
No, good guess looking for Chris Paul. You get to choose.
Um, also Nup.
Ballpoint, top stitch, and wedge point are three of the seven basic types of what sewing implement? That goes to Christine.
Needle.
That's correct. Here's your bonus. Which of the original six Monopoly playing pieces is a device used to protect one's finger while sewing?
Thimble.
Yes. For 10 points, sewing machines feed one thread from a large spool above the fabric and one from a small spool below. What is the small spool called?
Bobbin.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Also Nup.
A synonym for a long story. What knitting necessity is made by twisting fibers together into a single cord? That goes to Christine.
Thread.
No, can you take that, Jordan? No answer. The answer we're
Yarn.
looking for is a yarn. You get to choose, Christine.
Also Nup.
Mhm. Howard grad Bisa Butler uses vintage photos to create artistic forms of what multi-layered textiles often used as blankets? That goes to Christine.
Quilt.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. For 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all three. Quilts are often made by sewing together what many fabric scraps, creating what piece sort of quilt?
Patchwork.
That is correct. Another technique that of sewing pieces of fabric to a base layer is what's a technique? Answer, please.
Arranged.
Close. We're looking for applique. And for 5 points, the filler material in a quilt is called wadding or what's B term?
Bulk.
Nope. Good guess. Looking for batting. You get to choose.
Relevant to elephants.
Mhm. Which Carthaginian, which Carthaginian general famously used some 3 dozen elephants in his Alpine crossing? That goes to Jordan. Answer, please. No answer. Can you take that, Christine?
Napoleon.
Nope. Good guess. Looking for Hannibal. You get to choose.
Cities around the world.
The world's largest mosque was built to accommodate the millions of travelers who come to see the Kaaba in what Saudi city? That goes to Christine.
Mecca.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. For 10 points apiece, completed in 1626, the basilica within what city state has twice the interior space of Washington, D.C.'s National Cathedral?
Vatican City.
Yes. Joel Osteen's 17,000 seat Lakewood Church is in a building that was home to an NBA franchise in what city?
Houston.
That is correct. And that's all three in the
Nice.
bonus. And that is the end of round two. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. Alrighty. Do we have any questions from our coach? Alrighty. Thank you, coaches. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to see if there are any updates for our prior question. We can move to round three. Get set up. I'm going to check again to see if there's any updates. Okay. Again, in the interest of time, they have not um, responded back for any updates at the moment. I would like to continue to round three. The question still holds, if that is okay with our coaches. Okay. So at the top of round three, we have Fisk. Waiting score on the board, and Albany State with 185. It's still anyone's game. Give these teams a hand. Yes, yes. Awesome. So in the center for Fisk, we have Perry. In the center for Albany State, we have Christian. So Christian, we're gonna have you just yourself first. If you could please tell us your name, a bit about yourself and your favorite breakfast food.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cristian Andrade Herrera. I originally hail from Mexico, but I consider myself a Albany, Georgia native. And I'm a chemistry major with a minor in biology. And my favorite food for breakfast would be chocolate croissants with a good latte.
Can you repeat your favorite breakfast food one more time for us, Christian?
Yes, of course. I said a chocolate croissant with a good latte.
Yes, thank you, Christian. That was worth rehearing. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. And for Fisk, we have Perry. So, Perry, if you could introduce yourself and tell us your favorite breakfast food.
Greetings, my name is Perry Wedlock. I hail from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm a junior biology major here at Fisk. My favorite breakfast food is an omelet.
Yes, thank you. A classic, a true classic. Thank you. All right, so with that being said, Fisk, you are trailing behind, but only just, which means Perry, you get to choose first between coming from Korea, creating our country in Missouri, and running rings around Saturn.
Creating our country.
All righty. The first Continental Congress met in 1774 at Carpenter's Hall, in what then most populous city in the colonies? That goes to Christian.
Pennsylvania. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, we can't take that. Can you take that, Perry?
Um, uh, Roanoke.
No, we're looking for Philadelphia, but Fisk, you get to choose.
Creating our country.
In 1785, who was appointed America's first ambassador to Great Britain 11 years before he was elected president? That goes to Christian.
Thomas Jefferson.
No, can you take that, Perry?
John Adams.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. As ambassador for 10 points, Adams was nervous about being received by which king, long thought of as America's oppressor?
King Henry.
No, we're looking for King George for 10 points. Who was Adams' counterpart in France as the American minister there and the man who succeeded Adams as president?
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct for 10. You get to choose.
Creating our country.
When Washington held his first cabinet meeting in 1791, Edmund Randolph held what post, now occupied by Merrick Garland? That goes to Christian.
Attorney General.
That is correct. Here's your bonus for 10 points. Two answers, 10 points apiece. At that first cabinet meeting, the Department of War and what two other departments were represented?
Treasury and Secretary of State.
We can take Treasury. We cannot take Secretary of State. It's Department of State. So that's 10 points you get to choose.
In Missouri.
Mm-hmm. In the Super Bowl era, St. Louis has had two NFL teams. Name either of them. That goes to Christian.
Cardinals.
That is correct. For 5 points apiece, two answers. What two current NBA teams once called Missouri home? One from St. Louis and one from Kansas City. Answer, please.
Jazz and Chiefs.
Good guess. Looking for the Atlanta Hawks or the Sacramento Kings. For 5 points apiece. If you want to attend an HBCU in Missouri, you have two choices. What are those schools?
I know. I think one of them. I know one of them is Lincoln for sure, but I don't know the second one. Lincoln and Lincoln and Paul Quinn.
Good guess. We could take Lincoln. The other is Harris Stowe. You get to
In
choose.
Missouri.
All right. Murphy Lee and City Spud were members of the St. Lunatics, with which artist whose solo debut was Country Grammar? That goes to Christian.
Kansas City.
No, can you take that, Perry?
Nelly.
Yes, that is correct. Here's your bonus for 10 points. Though raised in St. Louis, which producer's career got so booming with Atlanta-based artists like Future and Gucci Mane?
Metro Boomin.
Yes, that is correct. For 10 points, which artist has had his third top 5 hit in a row as One Call Away followed right there and Holiday Inn?
Chingy.
That is correct. You get to choose.
In Missouri.
Beginning in April 1860, what Missouri to California service reduced mail delivery time by around 10 days? And that goes to Christian.
The UPS.
No, can you take it, Perry?
FedEx.
No, good guess looking for the Pony Express. And that sound means it's the end of the round. Give yourselves a hand. Yes, yes. 1 second, please. Do we have any questions from our coaches? Okay. I have not received an answer regarding our earlier question. So give me 1 second, please. I would like to get this resolved. We'll give it a minute or two, and then in the interest of playing, we'll go to the ultimate challenge. Please hold. I'm receiving an answer for the question. Thank you so much. We've gotten our answer for our question. We're going to move on to the ultimate challenge round. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. All right. So, at the ultimate challenge, this is the final chance for each team to win. You'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions in the category of your choice. Every correct answer is worth 25 points. Working as a team, you may answer or pass on any question. As long as there's time remaining, you can repeat the ones you've missed. The score stands at 50 for Fisk, but it's still anyone's game because the ultimate challenge is worth 250 points. Let's have a look at our four final categories. They are: A is for adjective, at the end of Anderson, just four letters, places, and trees, please. So, with that being said, Fisk, you do get to choose between these four categories.
A is for adjective.
Alrighty. What adjective beginning with A describes verified as real?
Actual.
Yes. Extremely parched.
Pass.
A type of monarchy or zero?
Absolute.
Yes. Money grubbing or covetous?
Pass.
A native of Benin, Kenya, or Mali?
African.
Yes. Severe or somber in appearance?
Austere.
Yes. A plant that only lives 1 year?
Annual.
Yes. Philanthropic gestures?
Altruistic.
Yes. Intensely emotional like an admirer?
Pass.
A door that's partly open?
Ajar.
Say it again, please.
Arid. Arid.
Yes. Okay. Money grubbing or covetous?
Pass.
All right, give yourselves a hand. You got 8 of those. It's a pretty good run. Yes, yes. Okay. So let's see the 2 that you didn't quite get. Money grubbing or covetous. We will take, here it is, avaricious or acquisitive. Intensely emotional like an admirer. That is ardent or avid. Alrighty. Have any questions there?
Mhm.
If not, we're going to move it on to Albany State. Awesome. You get to choose between at the end of Anderson, just 4 letters, places, and trees, please.
Just 4 letters, please.
Alrighty. What city, state, country, or landmark spelled with just 4 letters is birth state of 7 presidents?
Ohio.
Yes.
Mhm.
Japan's tallest mountain?
Fuji.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last U.S. state to host an Olympics?
Utah.
Yes. Indonesia's top tourism province?
Java.
No. The capital of Ukraine?
You.
Yes. An Andean nation?
Peru.
Peru.
Yes. The biggest city on Hawaii's Big Island?
Maui.
No. Buffalo's Great Lake?
Erie.
Yes. Beethoven's birth city?
Bern.
No. The Caribbean's largest island?
Cuba.
Yes. Indonesia's top tourism province?
Bali.
Yes. The biggest city on Hawaii's Big Island?
Pass.
Beethoven's birth city?
York.
No. The biggest city on Hawaii's Big Island?
Honolulu.
No. Give yourselves a hand. You also get 8 on that one. See, the ones you didn't quite get. So the biggest city on Hawaii's Big Island, this one is Hilo.
Oh.
Yep. And Beethoven's birth city, you were close, was Bern. It's Bonn. 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 Okay. And if there are any questions
Ooh.
from the coaches? Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This concludes our match. Albany State 420, Fisk 250. Give yourselves a hand. Good game, you all. Good game.
Great game, Fisk.
Great game, guys.
Thank you all so much. This concludes round 4 in this room, and we'll see you all next game. Yay.